What's up, you guys? Look, it's my Kelly K lotion candle. Dark High Life, hi. Hi, Jasmine. I'm okay. How are you guys doing? Flaming Hot Cheetos. Yoking Zebra. I liked your gaming situation today. Let me just get my Cash App up in there. Hold on a second, you guys. Hi, Michael Cantori. Yep. Ooh, we got a Cash App already in there? Jesus Christ, thanks, you guys. Okay, I'm just going to say that's from M, because I'm not going to dox your full name, but thank you so much, M, for that Cash App, sweetie. Thank you for the donation to my channel. Appreciate that. It's a way to get it started. You guys take a memo from him. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, sweetie. What's up, Dark High Life? How are you? Good to see you, Uri girl. As you're coming in, please, every single one of you, hit the thumbs up button. Let's give me a thumbs up as you're coming in. Hey, Patchwork Star. It's been a long time. Really, Dark High Life? I think it's been about 48 hours. I missed you, though. Hi, Mopar. Good to see you in chat. of a chili poo stream today. What do you guys think about this? You've been working all the time? Oh, I'm sorry to hear it, sweetie. It's the worst. Just for the stream. It's just for the stream. And I don't know if I need to yell, and I don't know how the audio is. If I sit over here and I just talk normal, how is it? We're probably not good with that. Let's try again. Okay, if I talk like this, how is it? Is it hard to hear? Do you wish you were closer? Let me know. A tea party. Yes, indeed. A tea party. So, 10 in chat, 6 likes. Let's get those likes up, you guys. Welcome to my channel. I'm the Real Housewife of Cleveland. I am Jennifer. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. If you're not, sub the fuck up. Sub the fuck up. Hit that subscription button. Hit it twice. Bring that check mark up. Make sure your notification bell is on because this is my daily diary. I told you guys I wasn't going to stream today. I told you guys I wasn't going to stream today. Why? I made a short about it and everything. Because I had to have an emergency root canal this morning. Emergency. They had to fit me in at 9:45 a.m. It's been a nightmare. It was the 3rd root canal I had done on the same tooth in the past month and a half. I'm going to repeat that again. The 3rd root canal I've had done on the same tooth in a month and a half. Hi, come of God. Good to see you in chat, sweetie. So I had the 3rd root canal, that same tooth today. What a fucking nightmare. Why? Because it was infected again. I said, am I going to die? Is my head going to blow off? He said, no. I said, well, what's the worst case scenario? He said, well, if it doesn't work this time, we'll try it again today. If it doesn't work this 3rd time, you're going to lose that tooth. I was like, oh my God. So it's the top tooth on the upper left-hand side, the way back molar. You can't see it. But I want to save my tooth. Grandpa Becker was a dentist, and I have all my teeth, and I want to keep all my teeth forever. So I said to him, is it worth doing it a 3rd time? He said, yeah, I do it all the time. And there was no charge for it. There was only a charge for the 1st time. The 2nd time he had to do it, no charge. 3rd time he had to do it, no charge. I have to go back in 4 weeks. He's going to finish it with the crown, no charge. He's a really good oral surgeon, so he knows what he's doing. It's not his fault. It's just this tooth is really bad, and so even after all this, I think I might lose it. He thinks that this might save it, but he's like, prepare for the worst, hope for the best type shit. So that's what I went through this morning. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. Like, look, the procedure was worse. It was horrendous. However, once it was over with, I feel great. I wasn't going to stream today because I thought it'd be a mess. The Novocaine he gave me totally wore off. It was more up in the root, more up in my mouth and my face because the pain is here. It's not in my tooth. The swelling is so high up and in my face. So I feel great. The swelling's gone, the infection's gone because he took it out. So I feel better right now than I have in the last few days. Ouch, indeed. Wildfire smoke outside, yes. So I wasn't going to stream outside tonight, but I thought let's make a little bit of content out of this. It's a little bit less hazy than it was earlier, but I'll show you over there. There's over the lake. We don't have a good view of it right. Let's go in the front yard and look real quick before we sit down to our tea party. Yeah, I did make some tea. I got some gummy tea made, and I got a nice proper tea cup and saucer. So I thought we'd use the little veil and sit out there. Okay, so you can see, doesn't read that well, but here's what you can tell. Look at the sun. It doesn't even look like the sun because you can't see it because of the haze, and it has a double ring. So look at that. That's creepy. And if you look, there's smoke all around. Everything's gray and hazy. Okay, so there's where it's coming from. Between right after these trees is Lake Erie. Lake Erie. That's Edgewater Beach. Right past that is Canada. That's where the wildflowers. That's where the wildflowers are. I wish. That's where the wildfires are. So it's just blowing right over here. I guess New York is getting it too, you guys, pretty bad. They said it's giving us a little break in the next few hours, but they said overnight and tomorrow it's going to get far worse. And then tomorrow we're supposed to have some sort of heat advisory as well. Welcome to Cleveland. Welcome to Cleveland. River Rat, why'd you say bye? What's going on? You always come in and say hi, Cleveland. Why'd you come in and say bye, Cleveland? Wait, did you say something before that? He says, hello, Cleveland. And then he says, goodbye, Cleveland. That was a quickie. It's okay. The stream's going to be a quickie, you guys. Skip had to go do an errand. So while he's doing that errand, I'm going to stream a little bit outside here with you guys. But when he comes home, I'm going to abandon stream because he's still on his vacation. And it's Friday night. You know me and Skippy get Friday wild on Friday nights. We have dance parties. You know, we'd be going out to the clubs. No, I'm kidding you. But it is his Friday night home on his vacation, so we do want to chill. Hi, Troy. Minnesota's in the house. The sun looks like an apocalypse. Agreed. Yeah, it absolutely does. 100% ooh-woo. I think I need to put some lipstick on before we do this. Oh, I didn't do my introduction. Hi, I'm Jennifer, the Real Housewife of Cleveland. Blah, blah, blah. Like the stream. Double tap the screen to like the stream. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Make sure you're wearing something comfy. What am I wearing? Do you even know what this is? Finally, I've talked about it forever. The romper. This is the romper. The romper is here. Okay? So it's not a sundress. It's not skirts. It's not shorts. It's all of the above. So it's kind of a one-piece dress with shorts. It's a romper. That's what they call it, a romper. I have like 20 of these. I love a romper in the summer. It has to be a hot out for me to want to wear it. Ladies, do you have a romper? I'm all about it. Minnesota is in the house. Patrice, hello. Patchwork says, ouch. Ginger, yes, the wildfire smoke. What are you saying? Oh my God, I don't even know what you're talking about. I've never seen this happen. I've never seen this. I've never seen anyone have this happen. What the fuck? What are you referring to? My 3 root canals? Yeah, well, I've had 3 other root canals in my life, and every single time it was a done deal. But those teeth were able to be saved. This tooth might not be able to be saved. So I couldn't even go to a regular dentist to get the root canal. I had to go to an oral surgeon. So I asked him today, I said, well, is it even worth doing a third time? I said, am I like your only patient who's had it done 3 times? Because I've never heard of this. He's like, no, I do it all the time. He goes, sometimes, when we do the packing in, and what he said is specifically he's going to use a stronger antibiotic packing in the tooth because he's packing it and keeping it open. I was like, well, maybe that's a problem. Maybe we need to cover it. He's like, we will cover it in 4 weeks. And no matter how it's feeling, we'll cover it in 4 weeks, and then we'll see how it goes. He goes, that's, the 4th time is the charm. Either it works or it won't. So either my tooth will be fine in 4 weeks and get fixed, or it will not, and I'll have to have it pulled. So that's where I'm at. So I've never heard of it before, but I know it's not the doctor's fault. I know it is my tooth's fault. I've seen the x-rays. It's from my braces. That tooth in the back was totally turned around. When I had metal braces for 2 years and rubber bands, that totally turned around. That shortened the root. So there's not much root holding that in. And I've already had a crown put on it twice in my life. So there's been a lot of trauma to the tooth already, and it wants to die. But my grandpa Becker was a dentist. I have all my teeth, and I want to keep all my teeth. So if I have to go through this 3 times, and I don't think I'm going to some quack. I'm going to an excellent oral surgeon. I'm very reputable. I don't think, and I'm not getting charged for these extra things either. I was charged for the first time, not the second, not the third, not the closing. So I've never heard of it either, but he says it's a process, and I trust it. Like I said, it doesn't happen to anyone. I'm one of the unlucky ones, and this is a really bad tooth. So it's a process I'm dealing with. Am I tiny, or is that a massive phone? Well, it's a regular Android, sweetie, but I am tiny. Right now I'm 94 pounds. I'm not even 5'1", so I am little. Stasio, I love you too. Thank you. You was on the dentist appointment. How about did it cost $1 million? No, it doesn't cost me anything because of my husband's job. My husband has had a very good, amazing job for the same place for 16 years now. As a matter of fact, because he's been there so long, he's just about to get a huge raise in fall, and our insurance is amazing. I don't pay anything for my dental work. I barely pay a copay. I didn't pay a copay today, and I didn't pay for anything. I paid for the first root canal, and that's it. So everything after this, he just wants to make it right and good. So I trust in that. So it didn't cost us anything, sweetie. And this is through the Cleveland Clinic. Yeah, the 3 root canals. Well, apparently I'm not the only one it happens to. He says it happens quite often in oral surgery, and that's why when he gets thrown patients, he said that he doesn't get thrown the normal patient. He said, you're not a normal patient. This can happen. He goes, this is worst case scenario. But either we save the tooth this time or we don't. So that's where I'm at. Yeah, three root canals. And I made a short this morning, and it was an emergency root canal. Like I was supposed to go get it finished in a week and a half. And I called them yesterday, and I was like, this, I feel pus, you know. If I was just like going like this, putting lotion on, I could feel pain. The tooth doesn't hurt, but it hurts up here. So he said that's the roots causing infection way up there. And he said he could try to clean it out again. That usually works. Sometimes it doesn't. We shall see. Hi, Ghost. How are you, sweetie? Patchwork says you are a lightweight. That depends. So it's 3 root canals, sweetie, and then they'll finish it up in 4 weeks because right now they've packed it with a really strong antibiotic. And he said they've done it this past 2 times, but he said this is like the last time different antibiotic. He also always uses it this time when it's real bad. He hasn't tried this on me yet. Maybe this will work. So let's. And I even told him today, if it's not worth it, and if this isn't going to work, and I'm just going to have it pulled, let me know, because I'll just go to that step. And he was like, no, this could totally work, but it totally could not. So with Grandpa Becker being a dentist, I hear in his voice in my head saying, do whatever you have to do to save your teeth. So if I'm not the only person in the world getting done, and he does this all the time, and other people do this to save their teeth, I'm not going to whine about it too much, and I'm going to do what I have to do. Dentists and doctors kind of scare me. Well, they totally scare me, 100%. Ooh, woo. To the point where I have to be medicated to go to them. So I took a benzo at 6 this morning to go do that, okay? Per my Cleveland Clinic doctor. So that is the 3rd time this month and a half I've had to take a benzo when I'm addicted. I try not to take them, but I need to take them for medical procedures. 3 root canals counts. So I was pissed off about that. It's mostly wore off. I won't say it's wore off 100%. I'm not having my protracted withdrawal. I feel a little high from it, but it helped me get through the surgery. Patchwork says I'm 5'1" too. Yay! The itty bitty girly poo club. I love being tiny. I've never had a problem with it. I love being tiny. Patrice, what's up? Okay, so let me get on a little bit of this. What's my favorite drug of choice? Uh, well, it's a tie. It's a tie-dye. It's between what I'm on right now, either marijuana, which is probably number 1, or Valium, which is a benzo, which I'm on right now of my procedure today, but it's also benzos and a drug that I'm addicted to. So I can only take it once in a while for this kind of shit, and given to me by my doctor, okayed by my dentist. Then they have to talk. They have to make sure that I'm not taking it. Well, I could take it tomorrow if I wanted to, but I can't take it the day after that. So it's kind of a village of people have to work on me medically. Let's just say that. If you guys think you're afraid of doctors, you should meet my GP. He's like, holy shit. Well, I have no tooth pain at all right now, which is bizarre. No tooth pain at all. When I woke up this morning, yesterday, and the day before, and it wasn't tooth pain. It was pain above here. It was above the root. I was swollen here. That hurts. I couldn't even done this. The second I left there, Skip was like, "You okay, babe?" Look, getting the shots, laying there, getting the dental dam, having the thing around it, my mouth pried open, that, tears were coming down my face. That was the hard part. But when I left, and I felt that infection gone out of my head, 2 inches away from my brain, I felt great. And then I'm on a Valium. Amazing. So, yeah, Skip and I went to Mark's afterwards, did a little shopping. He took me out to lunch. I was able to eat. I was able to chew on this tooth after 3 root canals. I know. I am an enigma, so I'm here to tell you that. Oh, Carl says I'm a dental hygienist and therapist. So he said the only extra thing I should do with this is gargle with salt water. Get a warm salt water every night and really softly mush that around in there. He said he can't give me any more antibiotics because he's giving me too many, and that could actually cause a problem, so I'm on my own with that. But he thinks it's going to work. So collective consciousness, please, I just want my molar to stay. Your dentist lady hums while she works. It's relaxing. Well, this guy, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the show on TLC about Dr. Now, and he gets the really big people. He does the bariatric surgery on them. The way he does the surgery, he doesn't do it like a regular surgeon and look in there. He has a big screen, and he does it like this. Well, this guy does that. I've never been to an oral surgeon before. I've had root canals, but just done by dentists. So this guy has a big screen TV in front of me. It's very intimidating. And then he's working on my tooth with another lady doing the work, but he's looking at the TV. I have to wear special sunglasses for whatever. I don't know. I keep my eyes closed most of the time, TBH. You can redo a root treatment, but the success rate is lower. He told me that. But it was either pull my tooth or try again. And I said, what do you advise? He goes, I say we try again. And I agree. So that's what I did. I went through the hell and pain of trying it again. So he said, regardless if it swells up again, regardless if it does that again, we're going to finish it in 4 weeks. And then if it rejects, then I'm going to have it pulled. Yes, have I had my wisdom teeth told? Hi, for Wanto91. Yeah, Carl, thank you. Carl G says try again, save it. That's what I'm doing. I'm saving it. We're doing our best. And if we can't, at the end we can't. But I'm going to try everything I can. Yeah, I had all 4 wisdom teeth pulled at the same time when I was 18. And they were all impacted. And I remember it to this moment. I remember when they gave me the, I wasn't 18. I must have been at least 21, but I was young. And they gave me the sodium pentothal, and I spilled my guts. I started talking to them about how I had been to an outdoor hippie festival the day before because they wanted to give me nitrous. I was like, no more nitrous, no more balloons. They're like, what? This is nitrous. We're in the dentist's office. I was like, no. I did too many balloons last weekend at the festival. The doctors were laughing. I was like, Jesus Christ. That sodium pentothal is a truth serum, and I am not good on it. And every time I take it, I wake up crying for no reason, just bawling my eyes out. So yeah, all 4 wisdom teeth pulled at the same time. Hi, Sal. Hi, Martin. Hi, Mike. Hey, Sarah Holmes. So yeah, I appreciate it. And I appreciate that I have a tooth professional in here, a dental hygienist. Thank you. Because I was scared yesterday. I was like, I didn't know what I even asked him, I'm like, have you even done this before? Have you had clients that you having to do this 3 times? He's like, oh yeah, all the time. It's like, Jesus Christ, I've never even heard that one. Shit. Okay, let's come over here because I do have a tea. Check out my tea. Look at the shit. I just hung it up in the tree. Remember, this was what was in the bubble tent, and it had the bugs in it. So I took it out. I hand washed it. I hung it on a line, and then I dried it in the dryer as hot as it could go, and then I dried it in the dryer as hot as it could go again. So if there's any bugs that may have laid an egg on or anything, and there was like 5 bugs on there. I'm just neurotic, so it's all clean. So I just will have it up here for a minute. I thought it'd be fun for the stream. We'd have a proper tea. Quiet on the set. Am I homeless? No, doll. This is my huge backyard, my huge Victorian 3-bedroom home in the suburbs. No, I'm not homeless. To the point where I have a white wrought iron table and I'm sitting here having tea with y'all. What makes you think I'm homeless, weirdo? Okay, so here's what I have. I'm being very careful on the stream because it is monetized. And the last 2 streams that I have monetized, I fucked it up by doing fucked up shit. So let's try to be an adult, Jennifer. So you know what this tea is, you know? We got some melted down gummy bears in there. The number would be 50. So we'd be talking in code a little bit. Look at this is an actual China teacup with gold around it. And it's chai tea with sugar and cinnamon in there. This is my little teapot. It does have the boiling water, so I thought I'd bring her out today. Look at that. It's an elephant with a little dude riding it, right? I've had this for longer than I've had Skippy, I'll tell you that. I'm surprised this teapot has made it through its days. Okay, so we'll just get this going. Because the candy gummy bears have already been melted in there. Sal says, I'm Ariel in human form. I am. Okay, that's okay. I can sip that. So here, cheers to you, YouTubers. Thank you for coming to my little outdoor paradise that I thought I'd make today. I love you too, Sal. Tea is very important. You're in the UK. It's not exactly high tea hour. It's a little later, but that's okay. The whole day is a shambles for me. Cheers. Pinky out. Cheers. That's not my dog, and that's not my people. Ooh, 4 is sending me a flower. Thank you. Look at that flower. Look just like the flowers I have back here. Okay, so these are my blooms from my front garden. These are my lemon balm blooms. They attract the bees and the butterflies. I just think they're so magical looking. No milk. I like milk, and I should have put some in there, but I didn't do it. Cinnamon and organic sugar. Cheers. Hi, Lance. Briefcase. Oh, no, I don't dose anymore, but, I mean, we're talking over 800 times. I was a psychonaut, sweetie. So I still study it. I still research it. I'm very into how DMT and LSD coincides with religion and creates religion, and also how religion creates psychedelics. I'm very into that, but I don't do them anymore. I did them all and got to where I needed to go. So I don't do psychedelics anymore. I'm California sober to the point where I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't drink alcohol ever, not in 18 years. I haven't done any of that stuff. All I do is cannabis content, that's it. LOL Cool J, welcome to chat. I did retire from psychedelics, but just today I watched an amazing podcast on the Danny Jones show about that and how it's amazing. So I still am interested in it. It's not like I quit because I think it's horrible. I quit because I have a lot of friends that didn't quit and they be acting like coconuts. Do you know what I'm saying? So you got to reach a certain level and then, I don't know, research it a little more, I feel. LOL Cool J said cigarettes are fun but dangerous. Oh, I disagree highly. I think cigarettes are evil. I think they're the devil. I think they smell like legit shit. So you smokers, yucky poo, smelling bad news. So they're not fun, and they also cause cancer. I don't know if you got that memo. So being super careful with this. How about a little poking smut to the side? Do you want them? Let me go. We need to put lipstick on to do bong hits. Okay, here's where we usually hang out at the house. Let me go get my shit. So do you like the romper? Do any of you ladies have a romper? Do you now want to get a romper? See what I'm saying? It's skirts, but a one piece. I love a romper in the summertime. I look energetic. I am energetic, and I'm in a great mood. So you caught me on a good day. I'm in a good mood because you would think I need to be bedridden after my fucking third root canal in the same tooth. I expect it to be, and I made a disclaimer video this morning, like you won't see me for 2 days. I'm feeling amazing, feeling better than I ever have in months. So maybe that's a sign that he got it. The second I left the place, I felt amazing. I felt no swelling, no infection. So let's pray, people. Until then, let's put on the horror lipstick because I'm about it. I have this bright thing on, so we can't have the mute lips. Any excuse to put it on, honestly. As you're coming in, give me that thumbs up. There's 79 in chat, and we have 39 likes. Double tap that screen to like my stream. Double tap that screen to like my stream. I need more likes. I need more likes. Isn't that better? Right? Okay, and I just have my hair down and I have a little bow in it. And you guys, this is my natural hair color. I do not dye it. This is me. I have a little bit on my eyes today and some lipstick, but I don't even wear face makeup, you guys. I don't own it. So this is me. No Botox, no filter, no makeup, no problem. So welcome. Should we get the do a spin with me. Do a spin with me. It's best to do it in a romper. Do I like gills? Like as in fish gills? No, weirdo. That being said, you must be at least 18 years old to be in my chat. I am a 56-year-old housewife born in 1969. Okay? I'm Generation X. I am not looking for a young audience. This channel is not targeted for people under 18 or minors. You must be 18 or over to be in my chat. I prefer 30, but that's rude of me to say to my wonderful 27-year-olds in chat. So we're going to put on my glitter lip gloss, and then we're going to go poke some smut and drink the rest of that tea. What do you think about that? You're a millennial hunk? Miss Tori's keeping it real? Or you want me to keep it real? Wilfred Morris is 39. 27. Kira! I knew it, Kira. Monty said grow up. Well, I'm 56. I'm not going to grow up any more than this, Monty. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. Change the channel. I am not trying to act younger. I'm trying not to look younger. I just said my age is 56 and I'm proud of it. I'll never get Botox. I'll never dye my hair. I'll never wear fake nails. I'll never get a boob job. I am the Real Housewife of Cleveland. I've been married 18 years, living in this Victorian home, okay? So, grow up. I am grown up. Very grown up. I'm a housewife of 18 years. I'm very responsible. I do everything around here except work. But I am paid here by YouTube and TikTok. I am a paid TikToker, Real Housewife of Cleveland. Please go see me. And I'm a paid YouTuber. We are getting paid right now. So thank you guys for being here and being in chat and being an interactive part of my daily diary. That's what it is. That's why I'm live streaming. I'm not just live streaming to like get numbers or to impress you people. No, I'm live streaming to impress me in the future and to impress other people when I am gone. I'm here leaving my legacy because I decided not to have children. Thank you for that gold coin. Thank you for that gold coin. W. Level is sending me gold coins. Thank you. Can we just get the lips? We got to get the DSL lips going before we do anything. Go. And then the upstairs one. Now I remember you used to dance. You need tunes. Yeah, I used to be a stripper. Did you ever have a really bad trip back in the day? I've had a few. Sal says, oh, you have human legs. I do, Sal. Sal likes to pretend that I'm the Little Mermaid. Because I look like the Little Mermaid. And that it's that part in the movie where she comes out of the water and she just has her legs. So that's what we pretend with Sal. But look, Sal, I redid my toes today. New fresh painted toes and new fresh painted fingernails. So what do you think about that? Not only did I get my legs today and set up a tea party, but I got a mani and pedi. Yeah, more good than bad, always more good than bad. And now now that I don't do it and have no desire to do it, but want to learn more about it because, you know, they're learning about it now. They're learning about DMT. They're learning about LSD. They're learning about it. You know, they're not just doing it. So I watch podcast after podcast after podcast. If you guys aren't watching the Danny Jones podcast here on YouTube, and it's free, he uploads every day or so. It's you know, co-conspiracies, weird shit, and a lot of drug-related shit, but because he's a psycho, not because he's partying down. He's interested in how it fits into the world spiritually and even religiously. So I'm very interested in that. And now they're finding out about the DMT codes, which I'm very interested in. I'm interested in how when everyone does DMT, they go to the exact same place because I'm a starseed and I believe in different dimensions and different timelines and different portals. So I believe that there's something to that. I think dreams and psychedelics are very, very much related. And so is religion and death. Hello, Ireland. Jerry, what's up? Miss Tori says, my brain is like that naturally. You and me both, girl. You and me both. Girl, that's my girl right there, Miss Tori. Carhartt beanie. Winning, winning. How are you, boo? We got Carhartt beanie poo in the chat. Should we eat it, Carhartt? Do you want to eat it with me? Me and Carhartt both have W's, so we're going to eat it. You ready? Get it, Carhartt. This one's for you. Get it. Eat it. You and me, buddy. Eating the W's. Oh, we're going to keep this to the side every time tonight. This experiment. You will not see me do shit. Can I show you something so crazy? I showed you this candle. It's from Kelly K, right? Have you heard about these lotion candles? Because watch. It's not wax. It's lotion and it's not hot. Watch me. Not even warm. Pour it all over yourself and it's a lotion. Could you die? The whole thing. Thank you, Kelly K, for this wonderful candle. And you just rub it in. And it, by the way, it's shea lotion. Oh my God. Have you seen my legs? Let's just do that. Everywhere. So I'm really loving the lotion candles. If you haven't found a lotion candle yet, I'm not into kinky shit. I would never pour wax on my sacred little body where it might burn me or hurt me. This is amazing. And you can find them in a lot of places now. a lotion candle. They're best with shea butter. Go get yourself one, people. Cheers. Cheers. Pinkies out. Pinkies out. Yeah, I'm lotioned. I'm like Diddy now. I'm very smooth. I was smooth before, you guys. I'm always smooth. I'm a smooth kind of girl. What? For Wando says, yes. Lotion candles. Google that shit. You can get them on Etsy. King Phil. Zachbot says terrible. I know. For Wando, that just blew my mind. I'm telling you, it blew my mind. And guess what the best news is? Guess how long I've had this candle, and guess how long I've been burning it? Every day since last June. It's small. So it's not regular wax. It's lotion. And even when it's not lit, I can just kind of put my finger on it like it's kind of moist. Say it with me, chat. Moist. But here's the thing. I have a little on me. I'm going to rub it on me. It's cool. It's not even lukewarm. It's maybe lukewarm, but that's it. You can go, if you're on TikTok, you guys, or if you just want to Google it. But go to Etsy and look for that. I swear by it. It's the best lotion. Make sure it's one that has shea. You wouldn't believe how smooth I am right now. You know what then? Oogie D's, I feel sorry for you. You can't be in my chat anymore. I take a lot of shit, but when you start talking about my husband, who works very hard, and we've been together 18 years, and it's the premise of my channel, we're going to take you out of chat, buddy. This is a free speech chat. There's only a couple reasons I'll take you out of my chat. Well, obviously, if you're doing that, what that dude was, and saying negative things about my husband or my relationship, if you're doxing people, if you're under 18, or if you're really, really coming for me, look, people come for me all the time. I expect the trolls. I invite the trolls. I myself am a troll. But if you come in here 55 times and every comment is coming for me, then I'll take you out too. Yes, Carhartt Beanie. And Skippy is on vacation this week. He had the whole past week off, and now he has to work Monday because he promised a buddy that he would do that. And then he gets the next week off. I know, so I'm very excited. We and Skippy having... Miss Tori says, don't let the door hit you. I'm a straighless Che says, they look like a troll. Uriako Faith says, you're so pretty. Thank you, Uriako Faith. Crunchy Biscuits. Woman is doing her thing. Good for you. Have a nice day. Bye. Thanks, Crunchy Biscuits. Never Guessing says, yum. Chat says, isn't she lovely? Thanks, Carhartt. I just had a root canal today, and I should be a wreck, but I'm feeling amazing. The root canal actually revived me. We're drinking a candy, gummy bear tea. Right, AI? Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is, AI. Isn't she lovely? Thank you, Carhartt. So cheers. Out of my very fancy, very old teacup. Mama T-End is in chat. What's up, Mama T-End? Stage 2 diet is here. Hello. What is up with you? Welcome to chat, you guys. I'm glad I blew your mind. A lotion candle. It's what it's about. Do I breathe automatically or manually? Automatically. Thank God. Can I see my own nose? I can go cross-eyed. Let's try. Yeah, I can. Do you want to see it again? I can go totally cross-eyed and I can see my nose. Absolutely. On both sides, even. Can you? Everybody try it in the chat. Can you roll your tongue? I used to be able to roll. Let's see if I can roll my tongue. That's a rolled tongue. Can you guys do that? DNT and laser thoughts experiment thoughts. Well, it's amazing. I was just watching something. What's that guy's name? Dan Golo. Anyways, I'm just in the middle of a new podcast about that. Like podcast number 50. I'm on about that. Yeah, really cool shit going on there. Well, they're seeing something, aren't they? I don't believe that we are in a fake game simulation. I actually know we're not. But that doesn't mean that there aren't codes for some other reason in other places. I don't think it's a Truman Show. I don't think it's anything like that. But look, there could be numbers on shit. Other people could be placing these drugs out with things in them. I don't know. I don't know. I believe it's real. And that's one of the things I'm researching. Another one of the things I'm researching is how the psychedelics connect with religion and how religion connects with psychedelics, more importantly. Very interested in that as a star seed. Miss Tori says, you did Micah? I don't know what that means, Miss Tori. The only person I know named Micah is the cult member from Love Has Won, and now I certainly didn't fucking do him. You did the Mandela. Do I believe in Mandela effects? Yes, very much so. And I've seen a few. Um, did I hear Magic is in the hospital? Well, I did, but that's old news, right? Carhartt beanie. That was like a week or two ago, and I did make some videos about that from the car accident, right? I did make some videos about that because Saint is my op. When Saint chased her out of the house after he harassed her, and then she got in a car wreck. Are you talking about that time, or is it something else? Because if it's something else, I haven't heard about it, and I'd need to, because I'd need to make another video. Cookie says, I look pretty. Thank you, sweetie. So nice to hear. No, you're thinking the Mandela and the DMT link. I think the Mandela effect has more to do with CERN and timelines than DMT, is what I say. Because I've experienced Mandela effects, and I've never done DMT. I mean, I smoked it once when I was like 18, but I didn't break through, and I didn't experience it. You're not sure? You just found it? Yeah, well, I think it's old news, but if it's not, could you please, if you find out otherwise, do me a favor. Leave me very basic short info on a comment in one of my recent shorts so I could know that. I'd be very interested, sweetie. When I was friends with Saint behind the scenes before we became ops, and we didn't become ops before he stabbed me in the back and turned on me. Magic, and I've made videos recently proving this. Magic was very fond of me. She used to tell me that my channel was one of the greatest channels here on YouTube, that she enjoyed it more than anything. She loved my content. She said it all the time on Saint's stream. She followed me for a long time. We were buddies for a long time. And then when Saint, became an autistic child and lost his mind, obviously she wasn't allowed to talk to me anymore. So I love her. I saw her when I was going through my cancer. And Saint and her were both helping me and talking to me about it privately. Saint he was very sweet to me when he was sweet to me about it and talked to me about his grandpa and stuff. But she's also a survivor. And she talked to me quite a bit and gave me a lot of advice when I was going through cancer that helped me. And she was sweeter to me than he was. So I love her. She has a special place in my heart. I'm excited, not that she's getting hurt, but I'm excited that he's showing his true colors and forcing her to leave him. I'm sure that time in the hospital that I know of was because of him. She just didn't go driving and hit a tree. No, she's mentally insane because of what, he had done to her on stream. And God, imagine what he did to her off stream that we didn't see. Okay? I've been married to Skip for 18 years. I've known him for 25. He has never once talked to me like that privately. And if he did, I'd be telling you guys, well, no. What the fuck? Before Skip, I had a very abusive boyfriend who talked to me quite often. And the nights would be ending up with me being hurt, strangled, abused. And I have the feeling that was happening to her. I have a feeling that Saint was probably chasing her down the fucking street. She ran into a tree or she was so upset, whatever. He makes fun of her because she's 61 years old. Okay? Well, you're the one with her, Saints. You know? You look older than she does, Saints. Saint was my buddy for a good long time. He always told me like how he wanted to double stream with me, how there was such a market for me, how I filled this market that nobody had filled. Um, he's a fucking piece of shit, lying piece of shit, bullshit person. What kind of cancer? Your early stage main. Oh, okay. Well, for Wanto, I'm sorry to hear that. So I'm just gonna stop what I'm talking about and read this. More for Wanto, I send you sparkles and healing. What kind of cancer? I'm currently at home battling stage 4 malignant melanoma. I'm very happy you're healthy now. Okay, A, I'm not healthy now. I have a spot here, and I have a spot here. You can even see it. But for the past 4 summers, I've had numerous surgeries, and I've been not able to walk or move or enjoy my summers. So this summer, I'm waiting till fall to get this all done, and I'm enjoying this summer. But I have had 16 basal and squamous surgeries. Then I had 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 cancer cancers on my face this time last year. Well, I didn't, after all those surgeries, I didn't want to get biopsies to find out if it was squamous or basal because we knew it was. But it was in early stages. I didn't want to get the, thing on my face because it's my fucking face and I'm a narcissistic little bitch. So they said, well, let's start you on the chemo cream. So that chemo cream, you use it for 2 weeks or maybe it's 4, I don't remember. You put it on the spots, it burns a fucking hole, like a 4th degree hole in your face or wherever you're putting it, and hopefully it burns out that cancer. So I did that, and I did that publicly here on live stream, and I had huge holes in my face. I have scars all over me. The 2 surgeries I had last year, they're somewhere right here on my spine. You can probably see them. You can probably see the one over the angel. There's a scar too. So yeah, I have 16 scars from mostly basal, and then I'd say 4 of them were squamous. I've never had melanoma, knock on wood, and I'm sorry you're going through that. Gerisimo's Deploratus says, Jennifer, you are the best. Lance Briefcase says, I just lost my mom to breast cancer. It was very aggressive. She was incredible, and the loss was difficult. Oh, Lance, I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, it makes me think of my great-grandma Eva. So great-grandma Eva, please take care of Lance's people up there. Great-grandma Eva had a double mastectomy. She was the first in Ohio to have one. So it runs in my family. My boobs are natural and amazing, and I've never had a problem. Again, knock on wood. But when I hear people about breast cancer, I do think of my great-grandma Eva. So I know the hard fights. And I'm sorry that she went through that, sweetie. My condolences. Miss Tori, enlarge the canopy. Well, Miss Tori, I don't know. What could we do? Miss Tori says you're in the sun. Miss Tori, I'm never outside without 120 sunscreen on my face and 100 on my body. I've been out since 9 o'clock this morning with my husband because I had a medical procedure done, so I'm lathered in sunscreen, sweetie. And I'm not really in sun. I'm here. The backyard, it's basically the rainforest. There are so few pieces of sun on this ground. I'm pretty safe right here right now. There's a little coming through there, but even if this, I could sit in the sun right now. I had to stand at the bus stop today with my husband and wait on buses. Sun pouring down on me. Look, I've had sun cancer, but that doesn't mean I'm going to cover up and dress like a nun. It means I'm going to buy the most expensive sunscreen, wear even less, okay, and enjoy my life. The sunscreen does the trick, sweeties. Plus, I'm a bit of a hedonistic woman. I don't like to wear a lot of clothing. Also, I have clothing claustrophobia. Also, I'm an ex-stripper, so I don't mind showing off my body. The claustrophobia is really more of the situation. I don't like to wear a lot of clothing. thank you, Miss Tori, for looking out for me. So here's where I usually stream from. Over there, we got that umbrella. Or my front porch, which is enclosed, has a nice front porch. Or inside my house. So if I can be in the shade, I choose the shade. Trust. And thank you for looking out for me, sweetie. For Wanto says, you guys, you're all saying umbrellas. Well, I will tell you, one time, one of my ops, Diana, sent me a really nice pink, UV resistant, not even umbrella, parasol. Because I'm a little bit of a vintage girl. I'm an old-fashioned girl. I like things Victorian, anything Victorian, and I love parasols. So she had sent me a long time ago a UV protected parasol. It is pink. It is roughly, I look like a Victorian preacher from another time. So I do have something like that. I also have sun hats, big fancy sun hats with bows in the back that are beautiful, that are UV resistant. And I do have a couple articles of clothing, like long sleeve things. Like if I was going to a baseball game, I could wear over stuff. So, I'm not an idiot either, you guys. An umbrella out in public makes me feel fancy. Me too, and I am an extra fancy girl. I don't know if you've noticed, but and I like bringing the vintage Victorian vibe out whenever I can. But there's a time and a place, right, for it. So if I'm going to some sort of like little carnival or festival, yeah, I'll bring it with me. And if it's sunny like that, if I was going to an outdoor art show or something like that. Recently, I did go to the Cleveland Art Museum, and I was outside, and there's a big outdoor thing. I took it with me there, the Cleveland Art Museum. With Skippy, so that was kind of yummy. Used to wear a body glove and it's UV resistant. Let me say this again. That makes me detox, just the sound of that. I have claustrophobia big time. I have body claustrophobia. I can't even wear fake nails. I can't wear like underwear. I can't wear bras. I can't wear things that have tight elastic. I can't wear it. I can't wear shoes hardly. I kick them off. So anything that sounds like a body glove sounds like I would want to rip it off and scream and pull my head off. If you can wear it, it sounds amazing. It sounds too constricting. You were going to Ren Fair thinking I might bring an umbrella. Do it. Do it. Even if you get one of these fucking big fatties, you get these really cheap this time of year now. I was just at the Marks at my place and they were all on sale for like $19.99. They're really cute ones. Just take one of those, sit it sideways. But look, go on Amazon and look up the pink ruffly UV parasol. Vintage parasol. It's amazing. Comes in a little ruffly bag. It's all ruffly and girly. Keeps the sun out and it's UV resistant. I think it was like a huge amount too. Body glove. It's like swimwear. The tops are about 50. Oh, I know the brand. Surfer stuff. Got you. It's a good idea. Mama Tien sending me purple hearts. Okay, let's sesh a little to the side. Do you want to? Hey, I got 74 likes. 74 likes. I haven't even really been asking for them. Look at you guys hooking it up. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I wasn't even going to stream today. Like I said, I made a disclaimer video. You can go look at my shorts today. And I was like, woe is me. I'm not going to stream today. It's going to be awful. And it was awful. I was in a lot of pain. I was swollen. I was infected. I thought I'd be 10 times worse. It gave me nothing but relief. Relief. Go. Parasol. You guys, everybody check it out. Just check out Amazon. I think you might have to Google it, but I think it came from Amazon. It came in an Amazon box, so I'm pretty sure. But it's a UV resistant ruffle in a carrying bag parasol umbrella. They literally call it a parasol. I mean, they had me at the word parasol. It's one of my favorite words in the English language. Do you guys have a favorite word in the English language? I do. I have a very first word I have that I love in the language, and it is every time I hear it, I love it. And Skippy knows it, and if we're watching TV and they say it on TV, I say, oh, "Skippy, say it." And you know what he'll say? He'll say it back to me. What do you think it is? What is your favorite word? Do you want to hear mine? And it's been my favorite word since I was a little girl, for no reason other than I like the way it sounds, and it gives me a like, ooh, that sounds so cool. Are you ready to hear my favorite word? Observatory. That's it. Observatory. What is yours? Do you have a favorite word? You know what I like after that? Pretty. Oh, Miss Tori says supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll think it's quite atrocious, right? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I don't remember the rest. That's all I can remember. Spot is on my grandma's favorite word. Ooh, spot. Dave Moss says his favorite word is armpits. I mean, duh. Why wouldn't it be? Serendipity, Chinzia. Hi, Chinzia. I didn't see you. Serendipity is a good one. I do like epiphany as well. Epiphany is good. Oh, serendipity is really nice, though. Miss Tori says merch you should carry. Oh, you think so? What kind of merch do you think that would do good with me? David Brakefield. You're talking it. David Brakefield is my new best friend. You know what he says? Because I love you. Because I'm the Real Housewife of Cleveland. And I'm not just real. And I'm not just a housewife. And I'm not just from Cleveland. But it's obviously a play on words. The name of my channel, because I love the Real Housewives of everywhere. I'm a reality show fanatic. I've been watching reality shows for years, decades. I started with like The Real World on MTV, Road Rules. You remember that shit? I love it. He says, I would rather watch this than fake Hollywood Housewives. So thank you, sweetie. I still watch them. I'm on season 20, episode 1 of RHOC, Real Housewives of Orange County. People call me RHOC, Real Housewife of Cleveland. Funny, right? So, yeah, I agree. I would rather watch a streamer that I've been watching for a few years, David, than the Housewives. I still watch them, and I still watch Bravo religiously. But I've stopped watching a lot of those scripted shows. And I've even, after me doing this for about 4 years, I've stopped watching a lot of streamers that I now can tell are scripted. Look, I just want to see you real. I just want to see your life. I want to see you organic. I don't want to see you come on here, pretend to fight with your boyfriend, you're a bad actress, or pretend to get drunk, thought out content like that. The most thought out content I'll give you guys is, I'll go on a bike ride with you, or maybe on a Sunday I'll wear like makeup and a huge hat in like 9-inch heels. That's as much. Otherwise, I'm just pressing live when I really kind of feel like I shouldn't press live. I feel that's the best time because my goal is to be authentic and organic with you guys, because that's what I like to watch. It's not always pretty. It's not always exciting. A lot of times it's boring AF. And a lot of times you people think I'm crazy. But guess what? That's the reality of life. And this being my daily diary, you're going to get anything from A to Z. You may get me doing cartwheels, being so excited. You might get me today. Like, I've had a medical procedure. I'm a little off, but I'm in a good mood. Get me doing cartwheels. It could be anything. I could be getting very upset about my ops because they're clipping me or yelling at me. I'm very upset today about one of my ops. You know what he's done? Steve DeLeve. He did something really horrible again to me. Steve DeLeve is a reaction channel. He's the first person that ever doxed me. He has many videos behind his paywall where he makes fun of me. He made a 7.5-hour live stream. I'm going to repeat that. He made a 7.5-hour live stream against me. None of it was true. Absolutely lunatic, obsessed with me. Lunatic. So I'm pissed at him today. What did he do? He's from Canada. Okay? He has it in for me. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. The Canadian fires. I can't even breathe. It's amazing. I'm outside. Canadian fires have taken over my city because from Canada, the smoke is blowing over. You think that's just coincidence? No. Steve DeLee probably started the fire, and he's probably fanning it with his Canadian flag, saying, "Ha ha, Cleveland." I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I like to think it. And it's probably true. It's probably true. Chinzia. Miss Tori's cracking up. It's gotten so bad now, nothing's real on the internet. Agreed. And most of the people that I used to watch, it was real sad because I found out that they were fake. They were talking to other people before their streams, like, hey, let's do this and do this. And that isn't such bad taste to me. I'll even have people that I interview that I'll double stream with. And I learned from Daisy the Venice Healer, who I used to stream with, and she kind of taught me how to stream. I'd talk to her before the stream. I would be like, hey, I got this to tell you about Skippy. And she'd be like, shit, shit, shit. I'd be like, what? She'd be like, save it for the stream. Let's just go. Push live. And I was like, oh. So I always try to save it for the stream for you guys. A little more tea. A little more tea. Remember, this isn't normal tea. Remember, I'm California sober. I don't drink alcohol. Not for almost 18 years, nor my husband. You'll never see alcohol on my channel. I don't do drugs. However, this is a cannabis content channel. We might have some, for AI's sake, we're going to say these are just candy gummy bears I melted down in here. And the number would be 50. Yummy. Oh, I didn't have the pinky out, did I? Miss Tori, no. And if anybody says that, I have to stop and correct them. I hear you, but Miss Tori says, nice dress. No, Miss Tori, this is my first romper stream. My first romper stream. This is a romper. This is a romper. Let me explain. I've been talking the last couple weeks about how we need to get the rompers out. I have like 20 rompers, and I only wear them when it's hot in the summer. Today's the first day. Look at it. So I like skirts too. You know, I love a short skirt, but it must have skirts, shorts underneath it. That's skirts. This is a romper, so it's not a dress. It's not shorts. It's not skirts. It's not a skirt. It's a romper. It's all of the above. So it's like shorts down here, but a dress. Amazing. A romper is, you must have some romper pieces in your closet, ladies. There's nothing like a romper. It's very comfortable, and you're a little bit free with it. Like, I could never go out in a short skirt like this and feel normal. But yes, it's not going to blow up because it's shorts. I can kick up a leg because it's shorts. Amazing. See? Cheers. Cheers, YouTubers. Mika Costa says, you look absolutely stunning, madam. Well, that's very nice of you to say. That was a very nice way to say it. For Wanto says, I'm hitting dispensary today. Does anybody have any suggestions? Yeah, well, you know, the dabs. Any type of concentrate you can get in the little canister is my favorite thing. The dabs. I shouldn't have said that. AI. I was talking about a dabble do you for whipped cream. When you buy whipped cream, just buy a dab. A dab will do you. So that, yeah. Also, what I like is they have little jars full of, it rhymes with schmoints, but they've been dipped in the yummy concentrate. So look for those. Well, that was rude, Jean-Pierre, and I'm just going to take you out. Look, you can say mean things to me all day long, but once in a while, and this is a free speech chat, you can come for me and come for me, but once in a while your comments are just like, really? Okay. Can you imagine saying that to me on the street? Can you imagine? Because on the street, I wouldn't even talk to that guy or let him. So it's amazing to me sometimes. But we are in a YouTube chat room. We are trying to have a free speech chat. But let me just say this again, you must be 18 years or older. I'm looking for a more mature chat. I'm looking for a conversation. I'm not looking for children to come in here and be rude. And if you're an adult and you act like a child and you come here and be rude, we'll be ignoring you for a while. But if you keep coming, I will delete you from my channel. And you can be racist in here. You can be a woke Democrat in here. You could be, I don't care what political, what religious. I don't care what you're doing. You could come at me and hate me for 20 comments. But that one really evil one, I'm just kind of like, I'm really not doing that. This for that reason, buddy. Do I like milk, Martin D? Yes, I love milk. I drink moo cow milk, vitamin D, and I drink a lot of it. I have a lot of cereal. I have a lot of grape nuts. I have a lot of Kicks. I have a lot of Life cereal, and I like a Lucky Charm. I like a sugar corn puff. And I am GMO free and organic. But when it comes to my cereals, I just try to do that best I can. I'm GMO free and organic about 97%, you guys. Aw, Dark High Life comes in yelling at you all. Thank you, Dark High Life, coming in green because he's a member of my channel. Thank you for supporting me like that, sweetie, and being my buddy. You guys, you too, can become a member of my channel. Dark High Life, would you mind showing them the emojis they can get? I don't know where my chat phone is. Dark High Life is going to show you some amazing emojis I've made myself, my AI art private emojis of me for $2.99. You can come be a member of my channel, support me like that. I'm a YouTube partner. They take half that money. I come in, I give you private live streams. You have the inner thoughts of the Cleveland housewife. You get private secrets, private live streams where there are no trolls, there are no weirdos. There's just like 13 of us, and it's much more fun. So consider that. She says, "God damn, please respect the live stream, everyone. Thank you. She is my friend. Don't mess with her." Thank you. Thank you, Dark High Life. You're so sweet. There's 96 in chat right now, so I will tell you, comments are coming fast for me right now, you guys, and I have had a big day, so I am missing a lot of these comments. Once we finish this tea, we're going to abandon this little spot right here, and we'll go sit where it's comfy over there, and I'll get relaxed. And I'll scroll back and see if there's any. But if I'm missing your comment, just repeat it, you guys. I'll try to keep up a little bit. See, Dark High Life is putting those emojis in chat. So that first one, there's some AI art I made of me, the Real Housewife of Cleveland. I love to make AI art. Second one is Killer, my 16-year-old Chihuahua. The third one, it's my crack. It's my favorite thing to drink. Canada Dry Ginger Ale. Let's open a freshie. The fourth picture, more A art of me. The other one, A art of me. It says Real Housewife of Cleveland tagged on the wall. The next one is Muggsy. Muggsy was my 25-year-old Chihuahua. He was very famous on this channel. He, like me, had his own clippers, his own reaction channels, his own haters. He was also famous on TikTok. You can scroll back on my channel and find him. He passed away in February. What is the next one? Oh, it's the two bonded pair that we just got, Abigail and Annabelle, the French Bulldog and the Boston Terrier. And there's Baxter. There's Baxter, the 15-year-old Yorkie. So that's what I do, you guys. I adopt senior special needs dogs that would otherwise be euthanized, and we give them a second chance. And that's what my husband and I have been doing as long as we've been married. We will be married 19 years this Halloween. Real ops. Real talk. You shouldn't have ops. Your content is awesome. Thank you. Thank you for seeing me. And think about it. That's why I have ops. They're intimidated. They'd do better without me here, right? I have ops to the point where I befriended one of the other YouTubers, and I used to live stream with her here, a double live stream on my channel. She was much lower, in numbers and stuff. She was just starting out, so I took her under my wing. She had my password. She got mad at me in a meth psychosis and took down my channel. I did get it back, but it took a couple months. I did get my monetization back. That took a couple months. But if you look at my channel, I've had it since 2007. There's only content on it since last June when I got my channel back because everything I had before that was nuked. And I started this in 2007 to upload my wedding videos. That's when I got married. So, a lot of content missing, but I did start over. I was like, so yes, my content is amazing. I have numerous clippers that clip me because they're mad at me because I'm doing very well and I'm very successful. And I have a spark and a shine they don't have. So, not just one of my ops, but numerous people of my ops that I've never done anything to, all had to befriend each other last June to try to take me down. And they did. They managed to nuke my channel, but guess what happened? I have more subs than them now. I'm monetized now. I'm the only one who isn't like homeless. So we're doing good and we're just starting over. So thank you for noticing. I appreciate it. A lot of you are very new to my channel and you don't know my lore. And you may look at my content and be like, oh, she's only been streaming for a year. No, I've been streaming and I've been a YouTuber for 4 years. That timeline was never taken down on my TikTok. I'm also a monetized TikToker. You guys can go find me over there, Real Housewife of Cleveland. I'm also on Kick and Twitch, Cleveland Housewife. Dark High Life says, I really appreciate you so much. Stay strong. Thank you, sweetie. Hi, Wendy. Thank you for the gold coin. You know what? She sent me a gold coin and I saw it and I was in the middle of my yakking. So, thank you, sweetie. Please respect her. Just show love on her stream. Just show her love. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you. Robert Smith is in chat. Robert Smith is in chat. Giving me Cure flashbacks. Giving me goth flashbacks. Cheers to you guys. So thank you for being... Oh, I have to stop. Look at the numbers. 89, 89. Oh, I don't care if it was 1 and 1. What I care about is numerology because I'm a green witch. And double numbers are magic. That means angel numbers. Everybody make a wish right now. Quick! Make a wish. I send you sparkles. Shh, make it. Okay, I did. And you know what I also wished? That your wishes come true. Boop! On the nose to you. Hi, Y. Welcome to chat. Single malt Buckeye says, oh, you're married. Good for you. Good for you. Okay, you guys. So, let me just remind you. The whole premise of my channel and the name of my channel, it might be a play on words for a lot of things, but I am the Real Housewife of Cleveland. Housewife. I am a very, very, very happy housewife. 18 years, almost 19. So that's the premise of my channel. And I talk about it all the time. Matt Air Force says, I like your dress. You're cute, Matt Air Force. It's a romper. It's a romper. Romper stomper. It's shorts. It's skirts and a one piece. That's what us ladies call a romper. I'm trying to tell you guys about a romper. When I am done with this live stream, I am going to go back and edit this, and it's not going to be called The Real Housewife of Cleveland is Live. You know what's going to be called? The Romper Stream. And I want you all to get rompers. Ladies, get a romper. Men, go out and get your women a romper. Okay? A romper is where it's at. I'm going to start wearing them all the time. I have like 20 of them. Popeye, welcome to chat, you cranky old fucking loser. Hi, Tyrone. Good to see you. I'm just seeing you. Donnie Marks is here. What's up? Kiki. I'm taking out chat. I'm going to repeat this again. You must be 18 years or older to be in my chat. Okay? So I am 56 years old. I'm Generation X. This is my daily diary. I'm a housewife of 18 years coming on here, putting down my daily diary, documenting my life. That's all I'm doing. I'm not trying to act for you guys, put on a show, dance around for you. What you've come in on a 56-year-old housewife's diary. So I'm not your normal streamer. If I'm not your cup of tea, then kindly change the channel. Cheers. We are looking for a more mature chat here. You must be 18 or older, and by that I mean you must be 95. Okay, one other thing. 75 in chat and 93 likes. 73 in chat, 75 in chat, and 93 likes. It's obscene. Can you guys get those 93 likes up to 100 for me? I beg of you. I beg of you. Happy Friday, Tyrone says. Miss Tori says she's like a wish fairy. I try. Trail Monster wants shots. You can get shots, sweetie. I don't care if you guys drink in chat. I'm not like AA with rules and shit. You guys can do whatever you want over there, and I do not care. I just don't want to drink, and I just don't drink, you guys. Ha ha ha, Red Australia. You are fucking hysterical. Captain Legless. Thank you. Let's just go see some of you, shall we? Should we get a little roast going? Those of you that have just come in here and just been like, ah ha ha. Let's see. Be cool, dude. Be cool. Tea is amazing. Mine is mint. Okay, so I have chai tea here, but it's also got a little peppy poo in it. I'm beating around the bush, and I'm talking in code, but it has some gummy bear candy in it, melted down. Maybe 50 of them. I know. It's very exciting. Donnie Marks. Did you see that? I'm trying to keep that off camera. Dang it. I'm trying. That was like my whole point to the stream is to make sure no one sees that. Oh, we got 98. All we need is 2 more. My OCD cannot allow that. Okay, we're going to have to get that up. 2 more likes. If you guys haven't liked my stream, I beg of you to get that up past 100 for me. My OCD is going crazy because I just want it to be to 100. That's only 2 of you. So there's 73 in chat. Go up here and manually hit that likey button, that thumbs up, please. Or you can do it the fun way. Are you on your device? Are you on your screen, on your phone? Double tap the screen. Boop, boop, to like my stream. Double tap the screen to like my stream. Double tap the screen to like my stream. Double tap the screen to like my stream. You did it. 101. Thank you so much. 104. You guys understood that assignment so well. You guys all go to Gold Star. I'm sending you sparkles. I'm sending you gifts. Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate you. I don't have a kimono. Now I need a kimono. Chinzia was the 100th. Thank you, Chinzia. You made that happen, sweetie. Diva Fever's booing. Boo. Are you okay? What's wrong? Why are you coming into a nice chat where everybody's being cool and booing? Why are you being such a fucking crashing out, harsh, yucky poo? Hey, Lola. Tori says I was having a moment. Leo says dummies are so yummies. Yeah, I could call them dummies too. I'm usually really bad at my stream, but I'm trying to be really good tonight. This is an experimental stream, and I'm trying not to show or say anything so we can talk. Ooh. Oh, thank you. That was very nice. $6.66. I can't say your name there because that was your real name, and I don't want to dox you, but that was a Cash App. My Cash App is pinned in the comments. Cash App is all one word, money sign, Cleveland Housewife, capital C, capital H. That was a $6.66 Cash App dono. I can't say your name. We'll just call you Jay. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, I'm going to say what Chinzia says, because, you know, I was not going to comment on that because I usually do, but it is a very underhanded, passive-aggressive almost rude comment. And I don't think they were trying to be rude. It's not my job to educate you guys, but from life experience, if you tell anybody, okay, I'm 56 years old. That's not old. I may be older than you, but I don't even think someone who is like 76 is old, and I wouldn't go up to them and be like, to a beautiful woman, wow, you look beautiful for your age. Because that is really saying, when you're saying you're beautiful, but when you say for your age, you're insinuating you shouldn't look good because of your age. Why can't a woman of any age just look beautiful? Why do you have to underhand it and give that passive aggressive comment? You look good, but you're old as fuck and you shouldn't. That's really what you're saying. And I will tell you that from life experience. You probably don't know that because you don't have that life experience. You probably don't mean that. But it's a shitty way to think. You need to retrain your mind that no matter what age, women can be beautiful. I'm sorry, but I'm a 56-year-old natural woman. I think I'm beautiful. People all the time are like, "You're old. You're ugly." Well, guess what? Let's see your picture. Let's see your face. Let's see your tits. Let's see your arms. Let's see your body. Let's see your ass. All the people that always say something like that to me, they have a blank page. So why do you guys try to just like love people for who they are, love people for who you are, try to look at people no matter how old they are, what they look like. Maybe you see someone with a half a face because they're deformed. Oh, you're beautiful for what you've been through. Would you say that to someone? I would never go to like an old folks home where the people are actually old, and say, "Wow, you look cute or you look beautiful for your age." That would be rude as fuck because I know better now. So take with that what you will. I don't mean to preach because you saying that to me, A, I don't think you mean it. I don't think you know better. And you're probably not even ready to hear that right now. But it's an underhanded, shitty, passive aggressive comment. People are either beautiful or they're not. And I am beautiful. I own that because that's how I feel. So if you think I'm ugly and old, that probably comes from within you somewhere. That's what I think. We can just talk and not get too far off into some psychological stuff. James Scapes, have you met me? Hi, I'm Jennifer, the Real Housewife of Cleveland. We get as far out as we can here. I'm crazy. Have you met me? Are you must be new. No, we like to go out on that limb. I'm insane and crazy and eccentric, and I like to get to the bottom of things, and I'm a triple Scorpio and an alpha redhead and very blunt, and I like to talk about what's really being said and what's really going on. And most importantly, this is my diary for me at a later date. So I want to get my feelings across to my later self or to the people who may watch me when I'm gone someday so they get to know the real me. I'm not just going to be like, yes, chat. Let's be nice and chat. No, we be talking about crazy shit that may upset me and other people. That's what we do here. Hi, Mama Tien. Giving me hearts. Giving me hearts. Oh, I just hit that on camera again. I wasn't supposed to do that. Okay. Okay, I'm going to ask some of my regulars in here that know me and that know what I'm doing. You guys know I'm trying to keep this off camera. If you see me putting that shit on camera again, yell at me in caps and say, Jennifer, get that shit off camera. Thank you. Mother Earth says, well, I think some people don't really realize how they sound, and I realize everyone comments on people's looks. Okay. Captain Legless says, I'm more interested in how someone's mind works rather than what they look like. I'm interested in both, but no matter what they look like, I see the uniqueness in them, and I see the beauty in them. Whether they're old, whether they're weird looking, whether one eye's up here and one's down there. I would never say to them, you look good, but you're one eye down there. You know, I would never. Mark Wright says, you're stunning. No, no weird stuff. No, that's not weird. That's lovely. Yes, I'm so stunning. Thank you. Appreciate you, sweetie. Miss Tori says, age is an illusion. Blame gravity. Okay, exactly. So a little gravity's work on me in some places, but I'm lucky not here and not here. So I see a little gravity working, but the titties are still pointing upward and the butt is still hard and up there. So pretty happy about that. Michael Cantor says, well, I'm completely attracted to you, Jennifer. Michael Cantor, I love you very much. You're very sweet. You're the best one. Miss Tori says, superficial people are superficial. Word. Yeah, they are. Mama Tian is giving me high-heeled shoes. Well, Mama Tian, I am barefoot today. Let's show you. You know I love to be barefoot. Drink a little of the tea. The tea. You know it's dosed, so I gotta drink it a little more. Take this to the side. It's like Beyonce says, to the left, to the left. I'm over here to the left. Sesh with me a little to the left. Nope, they just hang like that. And the camera might be flipped. I don't know if this is my left or this is my left. Hello, kitties. Thank you, though. They're good. Hi, Jennifer Gilson. Thank you. Wait, is this my left to you? Or is this my left? Put 1 in the chat if this is my left. And put 2 in the chat if this is my left. Because this is actually my left. But no, it's fine. Hello, Kitty. They are Hello Kitty. I'm a Hello Kitty freak. I never grew out of it. Yeah. Alright, well, we got it. We got something right at least, people. But I keep failing with what I'm trying to achieve here. And I just pulled out my bow. Let's take out the bow because I just pulled it out a little bit and messed it up. Should we just leave it down? The wild mane hair? Do a hair flip? Yes, bitches. Alright. I have to go over there and get something. Watch me walk away. Watch me walk away. I'll spin away for you. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, ASMR. Stoner Chick ASMR. You ready? Stoner Chick ASMR. Go. Happy 420, Big Richard's World. Hi, Bob. Hi, Leo. Yes, sir. I am Anthony. Aren't I right now? Okay. Cough. Go. Yes, bitches. Yes, you need to. Basil's in chat. Hi, Basil. What's up, sweetie? Good to see you, honey. Basil's in chat. You guys are Basil's in chat. Celebrate it. Basil's in chat. Wow, Basil's in chat. Love you, Basil. How are you? You prefer a hookah? Miss Tori, I don't have a hookah. I don't own one, Miss Tori. I would like it too. I would like it too. I need to get one. Richard Gress says, how old are you? I'm 56. I'll be 57 in November. I mean, I'm 100% natural. That being said, you must be at least 18 to be in my chat. I prefer a more mature chat. Love from New York City. I'm dead ass about to go buy a schmong right now. Well, you need to, baby. What are you puffing out of? Because a schmong is what you need. It's my favorite thing. I can't really show this one right now, but it has Labubu on it. It has a Labubu on it. I'm really trying hard not to show the important parts. 111 likes, 111 likes. That's an angel number. Make a wish. Make a wish! Again, sparkles to you all. And I hope your wish comes true. Okay, so yes, go get a schmong. Jesus Christ, they're the best thing to smoke. I wouldn't smoke out of anything unless it had water. Unless it's an apple. We smoked out of an apple last week. What should we smoke out of this Sunday, you guys? Should I get a pineapple? Cheers, YouTubers. Cheers to Basil. Should we chug it down? It's the last of the gummy bears. So let's chug it. There's not much in there. Cheers. Pinkies out, lovers. Look how beautiful this is one last time. Yeah, gorgeous. Dang it. I'm sorry. I ended the stream by accident. Whatever. Let's fucking drink it down. Oh, you sent a chili. Hi, batshit crazy. You're sending me a chili. Spicy chili. Okay, let's down this. Let's down this for batshit crazy. This one goes out to you. We're downing the last of the specialty drink. Yes, this is old. This is real. I'll read what it says on the bottom in a minute. I'll show you because we're going to down this shit. 50 M and a G. Rhymes me with schmummies. It's gotten a lot better. Abigail's fine. You can't even see her wounds today, but I did again first aid them a couple times today. Actually, I gave her a little bath with warm water, soap 2 times, put peroxide on everything, but you can't even see the wounds anymore. You can't even see them. And I kept saying to Skip, God, it's amazing. He's like, yeah, she's made like an elephant. She's thick. And she got in the way to protect Baxter. Okay, so Krampus, I had a mental breakdown about it for 2 days. I didn't know what to do. And really, the only person Krampus really likes is me. And he won't stop rubbing on me. He's very protective of me. If I even go upstairs to the bathroom, he's all over me. We're not letting him downstairs anymore, ever again. Krampus can't come downstairs until I get him neutered, which I'm going to do. But that can't happen for a month or two. So, he's out of the room, but upstairs. But at night, I'm putting him in the room. And if I go up there, even go to the bathroom, I have to close the door on one of them, either Tom, Thumb, or Krampus, because they're both nuts, okay? They both want to kill each other. But more importantly, when I leave to go back downstairs, I can open the door, and they're pretty fine. They get along when I'm not up there. But if I'm up there, it seems like Krampus, he has no social skills, so he's only loving me. It seems to me like he's protecting me, and he's like telling Tom Thumb, this is my girl. You can't be around her. And he's bullying Tom out of the way. So I made a decision in the last couple of days that, well, it's a big place up there. We're going to have to contain it a little bit more. So for like 6 hours, I'll keep Tom in me and Skip's bedroom, you know, with the cat TV on. And Krampus will have the run of the rest of it. And then we switch. Tom will have the run of it, and I'll put Krampus in the bedroom. And then we'll switch again, but I won't put Tom Thumb in the bedroom. I'll put him in the second bedroom. And then this continues with all 3 bedrooms. So, and there's TVs in there, and I'm putting cat TV on there to get their minds. Someone in chat the other day who was a dog trainer said, get Krampus a wheel to exercise him on. Great idea. So when he's in his room, he can go on a wheel. But really, even Skip was telling me Krampus doesn't even love Skip. He tolerates him. But Krampus loves me too much and wants me for himself. And if he even sees Tom walk by over there and he's near me, Krampus goes for him. So right now, Tom is not the problem. Tom's the problem with Killer downstairs, but that's not a problem. The problem is Krampus trying to kill Tom Thumb. And he only wants to kiss me. So Tom Thumb gets to sleep in the bed with me half the night. And then I'll put Tom in the other second bedroom with like Mozart on, soft, for the rest of the morning till I wake up. And the other half of the morning, I let Krampus out of that room, and he gets full thing, but he wants to sleep with me in the bed. And he wants to cuddle, and I'm terrified. I feel like I'm laying next to a wild thing, and I could lose an eye at any moment. But he never comes for me. Remember, he used to come for me? He used to, like, bite me. Now he'll come for me, and I'm in the bed, and I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, he's coming for me, and he licks me. These sweet little licks, and then he'll headbutt me. But I'll tell you what, if Tom was to walk by, he would go for him, because he would be like, don't you dare when I'm with my mother. So I see that he's protecting me, so I've got the situation more controlled now. So Krampus can only be around me. That's how it goes. And Skippy can go in the bathroom and do stuff. Krampus might headbutt him, but they don't really like, he doesn't want him to touch him like that. So we're going to work it like that for a while. After I get him spayed, which is going to take a while, it'll probably be into late fall, because that's what it takes to get into my vet. We'll deal with it differently, but I feel better about it today. I've felt bonded with Krampus before I took him into my house, Basil. So yes, I'm not. This makes me feel more bonded with him, because yes, he's now fallen in love with me, whereas before I knew he loved me, but I couldn't touch him for 6 months, 5.5 months, Basil, and even then it was barely a touch, you know. And then I'd leave with, you know, blood. Now he would never touch me like that. All he wants to do is this, come up on me and this, and then he's upside down. Touch him under here. I can touch him on his belly. I mean, he's really come around, but only with me. And then he doesn't understand that Tom could be there too. He sees Tom goes by, and it's like a squirrel. I'm gonna kill him because he might hurt Mother. And that's what happened when I had him downstairs the other day. I realized I was sitting next to him when the dogs came in, and he was already afraid of the dogs. And I think he attacked Baxter because he thought he was the first one, and he thought something was coming to hurt me. I believe Krampus was protecting me, so I get that now. So I have to remove him from all that. Krampus will not come downstairs again. It might be a year, but we'll do more. I watched some Jackson Galaxy stuff. They have these things that you can put on the wall that are like little shelves, but cat steps and stuff. I think that would behoove and benefit them for like mental and stuff. And I have the kind of upstairs. I have a long hallway. I could do that, buy another cat world or two. So that's the plan. Some people were saying, put him outside. I would never have a cat like that. No, I would never do that. I love him. Some people were like, rehome him. You can't have a cat like that. Absolutely not. That would mean me putting this problem onto someone else that couldn't handle it. He could hurt their animals. I don't trust them to do the right thing. Look, we're not going to get more animals in my future. We're going to have less. Killer is 16, Baxter is 15. It'll work itself out with time. I love Krampus. I love him. He came to me for help. That's what animals do. I'm a bit of a beacon. I was put on this earth for that reason. So I believe he came to me for help. And I was bonded before I took him in with him. I'm not going to give up on him. Thank you, Basil. You say you've done wonders with Krampus. And a lot of people the other day were like, put him on medication. No, I tried that with Tom. Look, I know that doesn't work. This will be okay with time. And if I exercise his mind and body more, that's what he needs. So, I can do that. And look, I got a big space upstairs. I was just, it was either in the room or out. I wasn't doing the switching thing. I wasn't like putting the cat TV on with the cat world in front of it. And I noticed he likes that. If you don't know about cat TV here on YouTube, it's free. They've like thousands of things. You just put it on your TV. I put the cat world in front of it. I make them notice it, and it's just like things going by, and it's made for cats, and they notice it. So it gets their mind mentally stimulated, and that's what he needs. I also notice once in a while he gets overly stimulated. Like he wants to love me too much. He wants to love me too much. So he's a little crazy too. Probably from him being outdoors and maybe from him not having love. He doesn't know how to do that correctly either. So if he does that a little too much, I also will put him in his room and give him a little timeout. And he loves that. He loves his room. His room, I might add, is my clothing room where I keep my clothes. It looks like Lisa Vanderpump's thing in there, and all around Lisa Vanderpump and clothing on lovely racks, mind you. A cat world. There's a dresser by the window and a cat world just for him. It's amazing. Patchwork Stars here. Our kittens love watching CatTube. Yeah, so you're fostering, right? Yeah, I swear by it. There's another channel that my cats love to watch. What's it called? The Feral Cat? The Feral Kitten? Look it up. The Feral something. She's amazing. And it's just hours of her feral cats, but she takes them in like I do. And it's just them running around and playing. And my cats will just be like, it's fun for them to like hear the cat sounds and see them playing too, that's fun too. I also do like, how I make the ASMR videos, you guys, with the birds and the chipmunks? Well, not my idea. I've been showing my pets that for years now. That's another thing I play, other people's ASMR bird and close-up stuff. So that's what inspired me to make that. Plus I love ASMR. So I made one maybe a week ago. I think it hit, 1.2K, pretty amazing for just me filming some birds for an hour or two and not even being in chat. So if you like that kind of thing and you have kittens, Patchwork, your kittens would love my ASMR. You should play that for him. I play that on repeat for Tom Thumb quite a bit. He loves it. I am puffing today, but to the side, like Beyonce. When I have a little session poo, I have this over here. It rhymes with a schmape. I'm trying to fool the AI today. This is an experiment. I'm trying to keep everything to the side. So let's sesh with this a little bit to the side. And then let's move over from here to there. And then we'll do some schmongschmitz and really sesh. How's that sound? You want to sit over there? Oh, sweetie, I just did a short video of Krampus the other day. It was the first day that he came out. First day he came out of the room or something. Let's play it. We must have missed that one. Okay, so let's look at it, and then we'll sesh on the side. We'll do both at the same time. Let's multitask. You ready to sesh with me? Do you guys have your place set up just like this, like me? Get on it, people. Get on it. Okay. For right the second, we only got the schmape on the side. It is the Schmiet C one. We're going to poke some snot out of a tube here. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Has a little bit of a whistle to it, doesn't it? Let me show you the Krampus video, you guys. Because Basil hasn't seen it, and I want to show you all because we're talking about it. Krampus! When was it? Okay, it was like 4 days ago, but you know me, I make so many videos. And it's called Krampus Came Downstairs for the First Time. And I got it on video. He only came down twice because the next day was the day he attacked Annabelle and Abigail. So the lock that we have at the top of the stores has a double lock now. Because I was scared he would come down and do it again. So let's play it. This is Krampus when he came down the first day, the other day before he killed everybody. And it says, Krampus, he came downstairs for the first time today. Pharaoh rescued Christmas Day, 2025. That's like 7 months ago. And in the middle, it says, we are thrilled and terrified. We had reason to be terrified. Okay, start again.
Everything has its opposite. Good has... Everything has its opposite. Good has its evil. Light has its shadow. Nice has its naughty, and St. Nicholas.
That's the couch. He was laying on the couch.
Typically described as a half-goat, half...
Instead of rewarding good children, punishes wicked ones.
He had never been on this couch, much less this room. That's where I stream from, the couch.
Hailing from ancient Germanic folklore, the malevolent mythology.
And there was Annabelle next to me, and Abigail behind me. I thought it was going to be fine. That was day 1. Look at him. I could pet him, and he said, yes, I love you, Mother.
Krampus would punish ill-behaved children with the threat of dragging.
Look, see, I can pet him all the way down.
Or worse,
But he was only laying by me.
In the mid-17th century, a great war was believed to have occurred between the Krampus.
Look, he put his hand on me. He's trying to get on my leg. So go see that. That's only 2 days ago. The thumbnail is of Krampus. You may have thought that's Mr. Black. That's Krampus. Krampus is not spayed, so he has these huge cheeks that are fuzzy. If you're an well, not spayed. If you're an unneutered cat, it's a thing, and his cheeks are huge. That's how you can tell it's him. So he was great that day. That was his trial. We put him up for the rest of that night. The next morning, Skip was out doing things. I let the dogs out. I let the dogs in, but they were in the other living room. They were in the other part of the room. Krampus was still on the couch. I went and sat next to Krampus so I could be next to him when the dogs came in. I thought that's what would be good. Baxter came in, then Annabelle and Abigail. Krampus turned into that Halloween arch, and he dove. He dove 4 feet like he was Vampire Lestat and landed on Baxter. And that was me and Skip's biggest fear, that he would attack Baxter. Everybody else could handle it. Baxter cannot. And Baxter said, ah, ah, ah. He screamed 3 times, and I grabbed my Hello Kitty date book, which is a little magazine, and I went to SWAT, and by that time the cat was over there, and then Annabelle and Abigail and Kittler the cat all came in to protect. No, the cat wasn't over there. The cat was still there, but like on the other side of Baxter. And at the same time, all the other animals came and hovered over Baxter and pushed Mr. Black out. So then Mr. Black went around into the other room. That's what it's 2 rooms. While jumping off each animal, and I shit you not doing that. Then in the other room, I'm checking Baxter. He's fine, thank God, because the other animals came and protected him, mostly Kittler. And Kittler was like pushing him away. And so that's how I got in the other room. But then Annabelle and Abigail went to protect Kittler. And that was the cat. That's what the cat is afraid of, is those dogs. He thinks the dogs are going to hurt me. So all I hear is screams. I can't run in the other room fast enough. I let go of Baxter. I go in the other room. That cat is boom, boom, boom to Abigail. And then Annabelle is coming for it. And then boom, boom, boom to Annabelle. And again, I go with the Hello Kitty thing. By the time I hit it, the cat's over there. And somebody else is screaming. So that's what happened. I mean, thank God Muggsy wasn't here, because Abigail is a huge dog. She's almost 40 pounds. She had a scratch on her neck that before I gave her first aid, it looked like someone had tried to slit her throat. I was like, Jesus Christ, am I going to have to take her to the vet? It was just on the very top flesh after I did the peroxide and everything. But my God, what if that had been Muggsy? Annabelle is tough. She's got elephant skin. Muggsy was like 4 to 6 pounds. It could have killed Muggsy or something. So, like, I'm not going to put in my other animals in the position to get hurt again. He's not going to come downstairs. It might be a year. He has the whole upstairs. We will rotate. He can, most of the time he has the whole place. He could go wherever. He'd sleep with me half the night. There's at least 3 food stations up there. There's a litter box. It goes to a half-finished attic, so we got the litter box up there, so it doesn't have to be like near our bedroom or in our living space. So I can't see anybody else doing better than me. Heather's in chat. Retail Food Ventures. Hi, my name is Jennifer. Nice to meet you. I'm the Real Housewife of Cleveland. Please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. We have 44 in chat and 123 likes. 123 likes. Did you guys see my Steve DeLive video? Okay, if you haven't, I'm going to show it to you. Because I blame him for what I'm going through right now. And I actually feel like I need to go get my inhaler and my puffer. It's hard for me. I can't even believe I'm smoking out here. It smells like burned plastic. It smells like burned wood. It smells like when... Have you ever been around someone who has a house fire, like, close to you? That's what it smells like, and it's been this bad since yesterday. They say tomorrow's going to be worse. So it's coming from Canada. It's all Steve's fault. Let me play the video for that.
Take that, Cleveland!
See? See what he did? He created the fires and he fanned them all the way over to Lake Erie from Canada. I'm sure that's what happened. And so I just want you to know. It looks exactly like him. Jesus fucking Christ. Look at the t-shirt. It's just like the one I burned.
Take that, Cleveland!
The teeth are like identical. The purple shirt. Anywho, for those of you that know, no. Oh, Basil, you're dying, right? Oh, aren't you in New York? Yeah, I heard that basically Cleveland and New York are getting the worst. Well, Basil, here's the thing. Okay, the trash cans, the house past that. Okay, there's another row of houses past that, another row of houses past that, and then there's Lake Erie. That's how close we are. So it's literally rolling over the lake. We were maybe, me and Skippy later, we're going to maybe ride bikes, go try to get some footage of the lake, because apparently, like, you can't even see the Cleveland skyline. In the lake, it's just smoke rolling in. Am I vegetarian, vegan? Absolutely not. I eat meat all the time, and I'm an advocate for animals, but I think to be a healthy human, you have to eat meat. I don't advise you eat meat if you don't want to, do you? But no, I love meat. I eat it, but I eat it grass-fed, or GMO-free for sure, or organic. I wouldn't eat anything less than that. And I eat it in small portions, and I eat it only once in a while. But I love a steak. I love a burger. I love chicken. I love it. Hi, Skippy. Look who's in my chat. Skippy, do you want to go live with me? Yeah, let's go live. I'll end my stream right now, and I'll start a new one. Does that work for you, Skippy? Does that work for you, Skippy? Look, you guys, Skippy's out doing errands. Hi, Skippy. Do you want to do a stream with me? Yes, that's why I called you, sweetie, but then they were giving you a hard time at the vets. So I heard that. Skippy's in my chat. Skippy's in my... Look, there's a mod in my chat, and it's Skippy. Skippy, take them all out. Skippy, give me a yes or no. I'll stop stream right now. Heather wants me to do a Skippy stream. Yes, Skippy. But you have to let me know. Skippy's in chat. Skippy's in chat. Yes. Okay. So guess what, you guys? We're going to abandon stream. We're going to abandon stream. 54 in chat. 125 likes. Heather, can you please put Skippy's thing in chat? Because I see he's there, but I'd like another thing. So I need you guys all to go subscribe. Who is Skippy? He's my husband. He's downtown Cleveland. So let's do a double live stream. I'm going to end the stream. We're going to come right back here on my channel. We'll have me on this side and Skippy on that side doing some IRL. Are you guys down? Yes, do it. Am I single? No, we're just saying my husband's about to join my stream, weirdo. So we're going to, there it is in chat to get to my husband's channel. Go subscribe right now. It's at Cleveland, Ohio 216 Media. At Cleveland, Ohio 216 Media. He's about to join the live stream here. We do have to end to start a new one. So please meet me back here in 5 minutes. Skippy, I'm going to text it to you. I'm going to need to start my live stream, and I'm going to need you to wait about 5 minutes before you come in, sweetie. I love you, Skippy. Good to see you, and it was good to see you in my chat. Now Skippy is a mod in here. Now take everybody out except for Heather. And Basil. Okay. I love you guys. Basil and Heather, I hope you come back. And everybody else, I'm going to stop the stream. Come back in about 5 minutes. Okay, bye, you guys. See you in a few. Come back for some double live streaming IRL with me and Skippy Poo. Love you, Skippy. Love you, YouTubers.